friends, it's Nancy, and today we're going to do our Let's Create Collage, and we are on, let's see, I didn't write it down, we're on number 40, and today we're going to call it Vintage Reds, Vintage Reds and Apples. I'm already thinking of September for apple picking, and my family and I go apple picking every year and we love it. So I'm going to call today Vintage Red and Apples. I was trying to think of something we could do. We did a couple fall ones and I thought, oh, that would be fun. And my inspiration was this sheet of different apples, and this is out of one of the Collage Soup ebooks called Food Fight. And I will list that below. But they have the most awesome ebooks on Collage Soup. I recommend that you check them out. And they're always having sales on them as well. But there was a page of these different apples and some pears, and I thought, ooh, September apples, definitely. So I did, as you can see, I did cut some out. And so I have some here like that. I'll put them to the side. But also, I had one of these papers left over from a book I made or a journal I made long time ago, and this is an apple theme journal kit, and it was from Calico Collage, Apple Orchard from I think it's an Etsy shop. Yeah, that's a Etsy shop, and I think it's called Calico Collage. So I had a sheet left in my scrap bin, and so I said, oh, well, this is perfect. So I went and further dug into the scrap bin and pulled out anything else that I thought would go with it, which are these kind of vintagey, I know these are bits and pieces. Some of these, like this one and these here, and this one is from Gail Augustinelli's Vintage Apron Patterns or Speed Sacks. I remember that because that's what I used to make my cookbook, retro cookbook. I have a piece of real ledger, and then I dug out my two red watercolor book pages. So I figured these all go together, so I thought we could just start seeing what we could use. I'd like to use up some of these smaller pieces first if I can. This one's kind of pink, but I don't know, it might go, but we'll see. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put these here. Those are all ready to go. And this page is kind of fun because it does say apples here, and then this says apple, old-fashioned apple pie, and I thought maybe this half would be kind of fun to rip up. So yeah, let's get started and see what we can come up with and get some apples on the page. So my book is pretty full, as you can see. I'll show you. It's full, see? And we only have a few, maybe about 7 or 8 more collages to do before the book is full. So I'm going to just kind of rip this, well, I'm going to tear this first, but I kind of like this recipe here. And I thought maybe it'd be fun to get that recipe on, and then just even strips like this. See, like this strip here looks really good. That kind of a thing looks nice. I like that. Well, let's just start with this one then. I'm going to start gluing this down since I ripped it. And I have my glue book off to the side here, which you can kind of see. Let me see if I can move this over. I'm trying to fit it all on there, so put my apples, I'll leave them up there so you can see them. So I cut about 6. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from. Thank you. It always happens. I don't know if it's the glue stick when I open the glue stick up or the papers. I don't know, but it always happens, doesn't it? If you watch me enough, you know it does. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to this. I'm going to put this one right here, in here. I know we're going to be doing some different Halloween ones, some Thanksgiving, and then some Christmas ones, but I thought we're going to get an apple one in for September, right? So I'm just going to start grabbing some of these smaller pieces here. Let's just start getting some of these in. I'm going to put that one. Ooh, that one would be cute right here, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to just get a nice straight edge here. Yep, that'll work. So how is everybody doing? I hope you had a really nice weekend. I'm trying to get some videos ahead because my grandkids all start school this Wednesday. Tomorrow you'll see this, so it's tomorrow. And I'm helping my daughter drive down to take my grandson to college. He's starting college, so I was trying to get a few videos done for this week. And you know, and then all the rest of my littles, they start school as well Wednesday, tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow you're seeing this. Okay, you're seeing this on Tuesday. So I guess it's time. So I know I won't be around for a few days. So I'm just trying to get some videos done for you. And then now that the kids are back in school, then I will have more time to concentrate a little bit. Let's see. I kind of like this one too. I like this basket weave. But I'll just take, let's see. I will do, I don't know yet. Let's see. What else do we have here? I think I'm going to take that recipe maybe. I think I want to do that recipe. So let me cut that out here. That old-fashioned, I think that would be really good. Maybe, let's see where we can put that. Actually, I should have put that on the bottom, but that's okay. I think I'm going to do it here. Let me get a rough edge on there, torn edge. Okay. Not a very good tear there. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, there we go. So I thought it'd be fun to do a theme like that. Oh, and it's not even cut right, but that's okay. I think it looks good like that. So I'm going to put, let's see, I will do that maybe up here. If I do that there, no, or here, we put that there. And what else do we have here? I don't know if I want the ledger in there. Kind of looks nice, the color, and you know what I like about it? It has the green in there. So I think I'm going to put some of this down in there. I'm going to keep part of this here because I think this would be cute for some tag or something. So I'll keep that. And let's do maybe something like this. Ooh, I like this side better. It's more green. Definitely this side. So let's put in here. And then we'll use that up there maybe somewhere. Okay. So let's put that there. Did anybody happen to check out the moon Saturday night? It was called a sturgeon moon. It was that low moon, and it was like a goldeny orange type moon. And I love anything about the moon. I'm always fascinated about that. And I looked it up, and it was called the sturgeon moon because that's bothering me if I don't cut it right. Or I think I need, let's see. I know it's on an angle, so it's kind of, okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. All right, let's get some of this. I'm not sure if I want to use this. This one kind of goes better with it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll add that on. We'll see. It's called the Sturgeon Moon. It was named by the American Indians, Native Indians, because it was the time of year to catch sturgeon in the Great Lakes. So they named it Sturgeon Moon because it lit up, and it was seemed to be the time of every year that the sturgeon were plentiful and they were able to fish. So I found that very interesting, actually. I thought that was pretty interesting. So I enjoyed reading about that. There's so much, it doesn't matter how old you are. Really, you find out something, you can learn something every day, no matter how old you are. And I think that's just fascinating to me. Don't you think? I think it is. I'm putting that there. That is fascinating, that I can learn new things every day, if you want to, right? Oops, sorry, move the camera. No, I'm probably off camera. Did I move you? Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put that. I think I'm gonna put it here on the edge. The best I can. Let's get that on. I have my jacket on because the air's going, but I have a little chill. I just want to open my windows. That's all I want to do is open windows, right? Get fresh air in. That one kind of goes in there. I think I'll put that there. Okay. And I have this one. This got a little blue in it. That's kind of fun. And then I've got this red one here. I'll put that there. I don't know if I'm going to use any of this. I might just end up not using this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But it's always good to go in your scrap bin, right? And use some scrap stuff, because heck, we make enough of them otherwise. But it kind of feels good. And I think you remember at the end of the year, I dumped everything out of my scrap bin. I did. It was very freeing to do that, let me tell you. Like, I've had that scrap bin for over a year, and it just never, it would go down, but then would go up again. And I said to myself, I think I'm going to just throw it out. I'm going to just dump it and start over again. And that's what I did. I did. Oops. And I'm going to do the same this year too, because I'll tell you, it was really good to dump it and start fresh, where it's not overwhelming, but you've got some new scraps in there. I might just maybe take a few of these out of here. Let's just try it. Just a little bit. I think it might need that pop of color. And I was going to put that right there. I like that. Okay. And then I need here and here. So maybe I could take a little bit of this one to do the top. Let's try that. I could do that right up here. Yep. Let's get that on, and then I can always trim it. Okay. All right, so I did end up using that. I'm going to put that right there because I think, and then I have that other spot there, which I'll probably just cut off some more of this one, I think. Let me change my glue page here. It's getting kind of sticky. Okay. I'm going to put that one right here, like that. I like it. Yeah, it needed a little pop, I think. And then right here, I think I'm going to do, I've got to kind of do half and half. So let's just get some of this. Try this here. I can put that there. And then we'll have that one little spot to fill. I think I'll put it right there. I think I will use one more piece of this in there. That looks fine. That will go in there really good. And I can see I made a boo-boo right around here. I didn't get to the end there, did I? So let's see what I can, wow, I just trimmed that ever so slight, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. I want the lines going this way. Let's try this bigger piece here. This might be better. Okay. We'll get that on there. Because I do have a few green apples, and that will pick up the apple, green apple maybe a little bit. And then, because I did not get it on the end there, I'll just glue that on, and I'll trim it off. And that should be fine. I'll put that right there. And I can trim all this off. So let's do that. Let me move this out of the way, and I'll trim it. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job of trimming around my pages, but it's okay. It still works. Okay, good enough for now. Good enough for now. Okay, so we have our page. Let me get our apples here. And if I need to cut more, I will. So we have our apples. I'm going to move this over so you can see better. There we go. Okay, now we have our page. Let's see about these apples here. Just make a nice cute arrangement of apples along the bottom, or kind of going from there. How about a green one? And then this red one, a yellow, and then I have a green again. How does that look? Or I feel like you need, I have 6. I need one more because I don't want to have it exact. It's better to have odd number than even number. So which one do we want? That's a cute one. Ooh, this dark red one is nice. I'm going to pick that red one. This one right here. I'm going to get that cut out. We'll cut that one out real quick, if I can here. All right. Real easy to cut out. There we go. Yeah, so we'll finish the Witchwood Lane tomorrow, and then probably, that's kind of cute. And then you've got the recipe, and I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. Let's just start gluing them down. I'll leave them there for now and see how it goes. I mean, you could add, what else could we add on there? You can add baskets, trees. I got it stuck to my glue book here. Let's get that off. Okay. What else could you add? Apple pies. Ooh, apple pies. That's what I should have looked for, an apple pie too. Yeah, that's what I gotta look for. Well, I'll have to see if I can find one in that food fight book, that by Collage Soup. See if I could find a pie and cut it out and put it on here maybe. That might be a good idea. Okay. And then this one, they're fun though. Something fun. I like it. Kind of easy. Okay. Like that. And then a green one, kind of up here. I'll get this yellow one. Like that. And one more. Okay. We've got a whole pile of apples there, and it says apples 10 cents. I probably could put that on there somehow. Let's try it. Apples 10 cents. Why not? I can use it as a little name, a little label, right? And I can put that right here, apples 10 cents. That was on the paper. Okay, put it right there, apples 10 cents. All right. I think it's fine. I think I almost want to maybe a little bit of that. Should I? Just like right, I don't know. I think I want to. Let's try it. Not just like maybe 3. I feel like I want that little extra pop of red. Like right about, I don't want to cut, well, I guess I could cover that pie up. No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put that right here, I think. Yeah. I feel like I just wanted a little more of that pop of bright red. I'm going to do it right there, like that. I like that better. Okay, friends. Well, that's our Vintage Reds and Apples, number 40. Let's create collage. That was kind of fun to do, something different like that. Now I want to make apple bread. I want to make apple cinnamon muffins, apple pie. Okay, well, anyway, hope you had a fun time with this one. I did, and yeah, we're almost done. Maybe about 7 or 8 more, and we'll conclude this whole book. So thanks so much for hanging with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.